What's good? What's good? It's Nos902 for episode 3 of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year edition on the Xbox One. In between my last video and now, the merchant in that house decided to take a permanent vacation. So I've taken it upon myself to move my alchemy equipment inside. And you'll notice here that I've gotten rid of most of my other weapons. The only weapon I really kept is the spear and the spark sword. Today, the first thing I'm going to do is trigger a mission for an Imperial Guard. His name is Varro. He asked me to clean up some dirty people out of a house, and that house will become my home for a very long time. Balmora, like I said, is a hub town. A lot of the amenities you need are in this town. Not really central to the whole map, but it's central to over here. You can get around pretty easily with traveling, Silt Strider and the Mages Guild. Anyway, we're going to go talk to some random NPCs, and hopefully they'll trigger the mission for me to go talk to Varro at Fort Moonmoth. Should be able to go to Little Secret. And they tell me that Varro over at Fort Moonmoth is looking for me. So we're going to go talk to him. One other thing I did do in between episodes is refill on some Sajama. Very important. Something I'm going to be doing this episode requires Sajama for me to be successful. Anyhow, we're going to head to Fort Moonmoth. Another thing I'm going to do this episode as well is pay for some more athletics training, just to speed up my movement speed. We're going to go back the way we came from the first episode. That path I came out over here by the fort, that's where we're going. And here's Fort Moonmoth.
Let's hear.
So Varro should be down the stairs here. I think he's one of the head guard guys here. He's the Legion champion. So we're going to talk to him about work. He's going to tell us that he's heard about us, and there's a nice present for us if we can take care of something for him. Little story. So anyway, he talks about some bad people who pay off people in the government, and they should be taken care of. He discusses a bloodbath. You can put two and two together what he means by bloodbath. So we're gonna go more or less take care of some bad people, wink wink, and we're gonna steal their house. I'm gonna teleport back to Balmora. And I pick up a bunch of this Sajama. What I'm about to do is kind of dangerous if you don't use alcohol. Right now I'm level 2 or 3. My spear skill is only 33. My strength is only 49. I'm not a powerhouse by any means. I'm going to autosave. More or less, I got to go in here and kill 6 people who will all come at me at once. I'm going to drink 8 of these Sajamas, each of them upping my strength by 50. Now you can see my strength is 449. I'm going to get my spear ready. I'm going to go in the door.
What?
And wish me luck.
Why do you disturb?
Guy with the hammer is the biggest problem. Oh, I'm leaving for a second. Going back in. Need to get that guy with the hammer. Oh. And just like that, I'm gone. We're gonna try that again. Kind of embarrassing dying already in this series, but you know, this might be one of the only times I know for sure what I'm getting into here. This house is very important to me. There's lots of storage space and room to show off armor sets and the like. We're gonna try this again. Rest for an hour to get my stamina. We're also going to use that dragon spell if I can. Where is it? There we go. I'm going to drop 8 of those. Try the shield spell. Now I have an armor rating. That didn't go up. That's weird. Anyway, we're going to try this again.
What a
Hammer guy's gone. As you noticed, my bounty went up every time I killed somebody here. It was an assault, a murder. Yeah, there's a 5,000 gold bounty on my head. Larius Vero will take care of that for doing this mission for him. However, getting back to him could be a problem if you don't have a Scroll of Divine Intervention. Till I talk to Larius Vero or the Thieves Guild, all the guards are going to hunt me down for death. What we're going to do is use this scroll, get back to Fort Moonmoth, get in the door quick before the guards see me, and talk to Larius Vero again. He'll clear all that bounty off my head. Once again, you can go talk to the Thieves Guild, but they will charge you a half of what the bounty is.
You should watch your step.
So the nice present he gives me for that is called the Ring of Surroundings. Chameleon spell on it. Chameleon's kind of like invisibility. Invisibility is always foolproof. Chameleon just gives you a more % chance to evade being seen and heard and things. I don't use any of the chameleon stuff at all. I'll probably sell this when I get a chance. When I find a merchant that has the money to provide me, I'd be happy with 7,000 gold off of it. One thing I can do is pay an enchanter to enchant a couple things. That gold will go towards their available gold, and I could turn around and sell the ring to get my money back, so to speak. Anyhow, that's done. You'll see that my bounty is 0. We're going to teleport back to Balmora. And we're going to go clean those bodies. I'm going to take all that Sajama. I'm going to be carrying quite a bit here for a few minutes. So I'm going to be cleaning this house out completely of all the cups and mugs and forks and things too. I will be using this house for quite a while. Most of my game probably. Until I end up maybe doing some house halalu missions and they build you a house later on. Or if I go to a different portion of the map, I might want to have a safe house somewhere too. But this will be my my main home. I'm not going to be hoarding things like I do normally in this game. I'm just going to be keeping, you know, a full set of armor for each armor class, you know. Some weapons I might want to hang on to. Some cool looking things I might display. So now I have a full home, and I have an alchemy hut. which I will show you some alchemy today. I'm more or less just going to be making some restore fatigue potions to help my stamina out in the field when I'm running and jumping around. Alright, place to sleep in there. I keep a lot of my soul gem stuff in these amulets. Yeah, I'll have places here to store my armor sets. Like I said, I might collect 2 full armor sets from each armor class. You know, I'm going to keep that bone mold set I bought. Right now, I'm going to go to the armorer and repair my stuff and sell him some odds and ends I picked up off those corpses. I'll take this stuff with me too, so I can bring it back to my home on the way through.
To what do I owe the honor, Breton?
Gonna rest for an hour. I'm gonna keep that dwarven war axe. Dwarven weapons are awesome. They hit ghosts, and you don't see them at merchants often. So I usually will keep one of each dwarven weapon, just because they are cool too. Those cloth bracers. I'm gonna get rid of that shield. I'm not gonna be using shields for quite some time. Might have had some. Yeah, I don't use those hammers. I only use the journeymans and up. They're so abundant and cheap. It's there's no point to use the cruddy ones. I'm gonna go talk to my man Revere over here. I never ever send him away on vacation. Wink, wink. He buys almost anything. Doesn't have much gold, but if you're carrying a bunch of cheap crap on you and you need some coin, he's not too bad. There is a clothes merchant in this town, but I don't really want to run up the hill right now. Sell all this crappy stuff. I'll sell him that booze too that I don't use. Grief, Matsy, Shane. Yeah, I may have to go up to the alchemist, 'cause I've got some 100 gold potions on me that Revere won't be able to afford. Once again, merchants will replenish their default gold every 24 hours. I think it's 24 hours from when you alter their starting gold. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it's on the day, like midnight or anything. There's 500 gold right there. There's 800. While I'm up this way, I'm going to buy might as well buy a couple potions of recall. You can get a spell of recall. Once I get a spell or an amulet or a ring that does it, I won't need to buy these potions. We're gonna recall out of here again. And we're gonna grab everything from here. So, we're gonna go through all this stuff in the house. Once again, this is a great starter house. You can pretty much take any building you want. This one's really good for Balmora, and you don't have to kill anyone that's important to the game, and you get a nice reward for it as well. So for now, I'm just going to drop my excess bone mold armor here. What is my medium armor at? I may actually rock all medium for now. I'm going to drop this Duke's Guard silver. And I'm going to leave those Templar bracers here with it. Forgot to ditch that amulet. I'm going to leave my arrows in a chest somewhere. We'll use this as my arrow bin and bolt bin. And I'm going to throw this little short sword in this chest here and the axe. Alright, so we're going to drop some... Oh, we're going to leave my soul gems here too. We'll use those chests where my marks bell is just for random odds and ends till I decide to come organize. I like to keep things very organized. OCD. You'll find your way to do things, obviously. So my unused soul gems will be in there. And I think I'm going to leave hammers and booze up at the mark. I've got a bunch of potions on me. I don't need these right now. And I don't need all of those. Or those. Just trying to lessen my load right now. Why am I still carrying 283? Oh, those hammers. We're gonna drop 28 of them there. And we're gonna get rid of this alchemy stuff. I've got an amulet on me and it annoys me. I'm gonna go just throw it at Revere. I don't like leaving random things in random chests, especially not in Balmora, just because I've already cleaned the whole town. Still feel like I'm carrying too much. That's why strength is important to get up as quick as possible. We're gonna drop some of these lockpicks. Some of these probes. Alright, so I'm going to show you my alchemy house. I got a couple things to leave here. I've cleaned out this house as well. I haven't opened the locked chests yet. I don't really need to. There's my 4 alchemy pieces I acquired in Caldera. There's my eggs that weigh a lot. Here's my current inventory of alchemy ingredients. Alright, that's much better. 160. Alright. So. We're going to go to the Mages Guild to do a few quests. There's a bunch of quests you can do really quick over here. There's not a lot of reward, but it helps your advancement in the Mages Guild. Given that I'm not a magician at all, skill-wise, I'm not going to be able to advance very quickly yet. But I'm going to do these quick missions for Ajira. She's a Khajiit alchemist. She sends you on some light duties in and around town here. So we'll go to duties. She wants some mushrooms. She's looking for Luminous Rasola, Violet Caprinus, Bungler's Bane, and Haifa Facea. If you remember from episode 1, I found a dead tax collector, and I looted some things, some bushes in and around his body. All of those are required for this mission. So back to the alchemy house. And I'm gonna skip ahead of two of the little quests. I'll show you a little cheese you can do. Anyway, we're gonna get those 4 things I need to get for now. Violet Caprinus, Bungler's Bane, Hypha Facea, and Luminous Risola. So there they are. 2 quests into that, they're going to ask for flowers. They're going to ask for stone flower petals, willow anther, heather, and gold cannet. And they're also going to ask for a ceramic bowl. So we're going to go see Revere. He will always have a ceramic bowl to sell you. You're given 10 gold to acquire the bowl, and I think the bowl only costs $1, which is pretty cool. We're basically skipping ahead of having to run back and forth. Ceramic bowl. 1 gold. Thank you, Revere. And in a matter of a few minutes here, I will have like 4 or 5 quests done for the Mages Guild. Alright, Ajira, here are your mushrooms. Yes. She gives me 4 cheap healing potions. We're going to go to duties again. A bet with Galbadir, who is the Enchantress. Ajira talks about a fake soul gem they want you to plant in
Go ahead, I'm listening.
in her container upstairs. You'll notice she's coming downstairs. We're gonna go put a fake soul gem in her cabinet up here. No harm done, right? Put that in there. And we're gonna go talk to Ajira again. Soul gem, duties, flowers, blah blah blah, I need those flowers. Here are your flowers, thank you. 6 cheap Magicka potions. Duties, ceramic bowl, thank you. Ceramic bowl, there it is. Duties, you have the ceramic bowl. Oh, I did get you a ceramic bowl. I might need to advance in the Mages Guild. There should be one more little thing to do.
I don't know if I can help.
Gotta find stolen reports, but for some reason, not accepting them. I'm the apprentice, I'm the journeyman. Alright. See if this triggers the quest now.
That guy asks way too many questions.
Stolen reports, there we go. Alright.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So just like that, she made 2 reports. One about the flowers, one about the mushrooms.
Hello, Outlander.
And they're already stolen right in front of me. Didn't even see it happen. Wow.
Do you want something from me?
Mushroom report. Gonna go talk to Ajira one more time. For a few more potion rewards. Here they are. Exclusive elemental potions. Which I don't use often, but, you know, this playthrough I may show what some of them can do for you when I need to use them. So she has no more duties for me for now. And that was the Mages Guild. Next thing I'm going to do is go see Hasfat and Tabalis again at the Fighters Guild and train that athletics skill up by 8 or 9 so I can get another speed multiplier of 5. Then my speed will be in the 40s, which is where I would want it at the minimum. I'm gonna rest here. Like I said, stamina affects everything,
I'd be
even
happy to
how
talk.
much stuff
My
costs you.
pleasure, really.
You'll notice that went down almost 40 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I believe I've already trained athletics by 1 before this episode started, so I'm going to hit it the 9th time. I just burned through like 1,500 gold or so. Not bad. Still have 1,500 gold.
Hail.
So, we're going to go talk to Chaos Cascades and do one more mission for the main quest. So he wants me to go see Shern Grabmuzgob at the Mages Guild, and she will send me on a mission to collect something. This is another moderately tough mission to do, being a low level. There's some undead, skeletons and things called bone walkers, which they are very annoying. They can damage your strength, which can on the fly hurt your carry weight and burden you, and you can't move. That's why it's good to have booze on you to counteract that for a duration of time. Just swinging by my chest up here to get a couple more potions of recall. Once my carry weights, 300 and 400, I'll be able to get away with having more of these potions on me at once, but 1 pound here and there does add up. I'm going to take 3 of those. I'm going to drop this ring off for now. Doesn't weigh anything, but don't want to lose it. Alright.
How may I help you?
Wants me to do an errand. She needs the skull of Levuel Andrano Ancestral Tomb. So we're going to go back to Saint Denis via Siltstrider, and the tomb we're going to we would have passed in the first episode on the way to Peligad.
Where would you like to go?
So this tomb will be, like I said, somewhat difficult. I'm going to be auto-saving before I go in. I have a dwarven spear, so I should be able to burn through the skeletons. I forget if skeletons need to be hit with a magical weapon. I know ghosts you need to. Any type of ghost. Daedra. If you're familiar with Oblivion and Skyrim and not this game, you would know what Daedra are. There's Dremoras and Clanfears and a bunch of things you'd be used to. But in this game, they're less corporeal, so you have to have a magical weapon to hit them. Alright, so if you remember this road here, to the left here is a tomb. I'm going to autosave before I go in. And my dragon skin's ready to go again, which is good. Some of these tombs have vampires as well. There's a ghost. If I didn't have this silver weapon, I wouldn't be hitting him. If I would have brought that iron halberd I had at the beginning, would have not have done anything. I'm gonna take your gold. There's one of those shrines that you can fill your magicka bar from. Haven't used magic yet, so I don't need to. Just wanted to point them out that they're in these ruins, or in these tombs, I should say. I can see a bone walker through the door. I hope it's just a lesser one. Yeah. They will drain your strength, not damage it. So it's a spell that will wear off. The skeleton's an archer. I don't like that. Ooh. Whew. So there's some awesome arrows. I'm gonna take those. I don't really want the crappy ones. They're a dime a dozen. I'm not gonna really jump through here. I don't want to wreck my stamina. Oh, he's an archer too. Yep. We're gonna just wait for a second. I'm gonna get her that ring of shock balls. Pow, 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 pow. Pow. Oh, I'm out. Reloading. Boom. Oh shit, he's got a claymore. I'm probably gonna die here. Whew. I might need to invest in carrying a warhammer with me, being such a low level, because I can potentially one-hit some of these bad guys that can get the better of me. That iron one I found at the beginning I ditched. I could probably find at least a steel one at some point. One of the merchants in Balmora. Ooh. I'll take that. Should take some of this bone meal. I forget what properties it has. There's all kinds of bone meal in these tombs. Oh crap. Sometimes when they're carrying their shield, you don't think they're gonna have a warhammer on them. Uh-oh. Ooh, that dragon skin absorbed that. Whew. That could have one hit killed me. Sheesh. There's a big bone walker. He could damage my strength. I absorbed it. Whew. Didn't get my strength. Good. There's the skull of Lilvul Androne. Don't think there's any more enemies in here. Check out this last room. Alright, we're done here. We're almost level 4. Need to do a little bit more fighting and a little bit more jumping. I'm gonna go deliver that skull to that mage.
I'm listening.
Alright, so she's gonna give me some notes about the Nerevarine Cult. Talks about a reincarnation of an Dark Elf war hero from the first era, which you may or may not be the reincarnation of. Not to spoil too much. So we're going to go back across the bridge and talk to Caius and turn in this mission. As you can tell, the thunder in this game is pretty loud. So he's promoting me to Blade's Apprentice. So he's going to have more orders for me when I'm ready. I'm not ready right yet. We're going to leave here. Check my level. I'm level 3. A little bit more jumping around to get acrobatics up, and I should level up soon. I travel out of town and fight a few things to train that spear to get a quick level. Okay, so from progressing through the main quest, you'll unlock these sleepers, as they're called. They're people that work for the devil pretty well, or they praise the devil, who is Dagoth Ur. If I keep talking to this person about the 6th house, their disposition with me is going to keep going down till it hits 0, and that person will attack me on sight. My stamina is low. I'm gonna use a potion. They attacked me first, so killing them will not give me a bounty of any kind. You know what, bud? Taking that robe. There we go. Now I'm styling. My spear is almost trained up to level 35. A couple enemies right outside of town I'm just going to go hit to level up. Usually a rat or a mixed hound over here. Well, when it rains, it pours. Looks like a Quarma. Forager. I'm going to use my light attack to get the hits in for training purposes here. And there's my level up. Alright, so we're going to go back to the Fighters Guild. Actually, no, I have my own house now. We're going to go to my house and sleep to level up to level 4. You have ascended to level 4. So, from doing some paid training for athletics earlier, I get that ×5 to speed, which is very important right now. I'm not liking this slow moving. Definitely need to put 2 points in endurance. As I mentioned earlier, endurance affects your overall hit points. You want to get endurance as high as possible, as quick as possible. I won't get ×5 for them because I'm using all the endurance-based skills in my class. So it will go up slow for me, but any chance I get a ×2, I'm always going to put a point into it. Strength ×3, it's a no-brainer. Personality is the least important thing in the game. Luck doesn't really help you much either. We're going to accept these 3 level ups. And now my strength is 52. I can carry 260 pounds. And my health went up to 53. So, my health was 48 before, and it went up by 5 points. My endurance is not quite rounded up to 50, so I don't know how that math works, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to treat myself with a little menu cheese to heal myself. I only ever do that when I level up, you know, just to avoid sleeping for 8 hours. So now we're going to go make some alchemy potions because of that stamina that keeps depleting in battle. It'd be nice to have a bunch of potions on me so I don't have to rest everywhere I go as well. Alright. So training alchemy will give me multipliers on my intelligence. Go down to alchemy. Its governor is intelligence. I aim to at least get 2 levels of alchemy in this session. If I can get 5, that would be good. So in my alchemy hut here, we're going to pick these 4 items up. And I'm going to pick up those and everything in here. So what I want to do is rest to get my stamina back. If you go to one of the alchemy pieces here, click on it, it'll show your 4 apparatuses. It's a no-brainer to have all 4. Your potions will be better. I'm not sure of the algorithm, but I always just have all 4. So we're going to find things that restore fatigue. I have 65 of these large Quarma eggs, so we're going to choose that. Now, I'm going to find the small ones, because I have a bunch. I think it says 27 of those. So I could potentially make 27 restore fatigue potions. Where my alchemy is only skilled at 15, I will fail at making some potions. Unlike Oblivion and Skyrim, potions, you know, every time. Morrowind relies on a dice roll and mathematics. Same with casting magic spells. That's one thing I really like about this game compared to the other ones. You have to be skilled with things to be successful. So here we go. I'm going to mash the X button to create some potions. And you see alchemy went up by 1. Just want to see how many potions I got out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 out of 27. It's better than nothing. I have some potions on me that will restore my fatigue over time too, which is awesome. So I can buffer out my running and some of my jumping just by using one of these before I set out on my way. I think I'm going to call that for now and just make some of these every now and a blue moon. And obviously, as your alchemy skill increases, your potions will do more. Don't need to worry about restore health stuff right now. I have a little bit of good healing. This doesn't need to look pretty. Just like to set them out because they weigh a bunch. Those eggs weigh a bunch. Alright. Gonna run over to my house here. No, I'm gonna keep this axe on me. I was gonna drop it off. I can't carry very much right now, which annoys me. But I might need to have a strong weapon with me. You remember I died a little bit earlier. That axe might have done the trick. So, what to do now? Alright, there's a cave down near Satanine that I'm gonna plunder to get some fighting in.
Why walk when you can run?
This is a very easy cave. Once I get through it,
Why walk when
there's
you can ride?
a more difficult one I'm gonna try to go through as well. Doing some splunking, if that's what they call it. There's a lot of areas you can go into that have nothing to do with a quest. You can just go in and loot. Same as Oblivion and Skyrim. Shouldn't have anything to worry about in here. There's 3 or 4 enemies, and they're all pussies.
You will suffer great.
There's some slaves in here I can set free. I may set them free. I may send them on a permanent vacation. I haven't decided that yet. I usually play these games like a good guy. I might do that here, but it's good training for my spear. So it's like, you know, might as well just get them up. These guys are actually doing a number on me. Might need to work on my agility so my hits actually land. We're gonna use one of those fatigue potions. Oh my god. There's some drugs. Skooma. Fortifies your speed and your strength, and something else I can't see yet. I usually just sell them. They're worth 500 G a piece. Need that gold. Sometimes picking up gold from the world will freeze your game. I usually leave it alone. And the more you level up, the better loot you'll find randomly in these places. As soon as you enter it, your level will determine what kind of stuff you'll find. So there's some slaves up here. I'm going to let them go. And they're usually Argonians and Khajiit. The Dark Elves are a very racist bunch. You think the Nords are, but they're really not. Anyway, that cave was simple. I'll repair my sphere. That should be good for now. There's another cave up the hill to the right up here, a little ways. Very tough for a level 4 character on normal difficulty. We're gonna try it. My dragon skin hasn't replenished yet, but my ring of shock balls should be good to go. I know there's an Nord or two in there. It won't really hurt them, I don't think. But I have Potion of Recall to escape. I'm going to attempt this without dying. If I get in trouble, I'm just going to leave. And there's the bane of this game's existence right there, a cliff racer. Just to give you a tidbit about the cliff racers. Remember Geub from the beginning of the game when you name your character? Well, 200 years later, you will see him in the game Skyrim, and he's known as, what is it, Geub the something something. The reason he's on that boat with you, sent here by the Emperor, is so he can cleanse the island of Vardenfell from those cliff racers. And he'll talk about that in Skyrim, I do believe. But most people who've played Oblivion and Skyrim just never played this game. They would have no idea. See this funny looking thing in front of me? That's called a bullnetch. They're docile. When I do get into soul trapping later, the purple lesser soul gems, they're the best thing to throw in those for enchanting purposes. Alright, so I'm going to rest right here an hour to get my stamina back. Stuff here right quick. Get a drink of water right quick here. From the looks of it, I have a viewer. I don't have my chat enabled. I can't see what you're saying, if you are saying anything. I'm excited you're watching. This guy's putting a number on me.
It's about time I had some fun.
I'm gonna use that ring of healing I stole from Fargoth at the beginning of the game. Well, I returned this ring to him at the beginning of the game that was taken from him, and then I stole it back from him. He has no idea that I stole it back. He still likes me. It's funny. Alright. So from what I remember in this cave, from the many times I've played, there's a Nord up here with a warhammer or a big battle axe, and then there's an orc with a similar weapon. This might be difficult. My dragon skin hasn't replenished for the day. My armor rating is 12. I'm gonna have to use some alcohol here to up my strength if I'm gonna survive this and hope that they don't land a strong hit on me. This guy's a pansy. We're gonna get that battle axe out too.
This is going to be fun.
Uh-oh. Forgot about that one. Oh, Christ. Oh my God. What skill is my axe? Doesn't seem like. Oh, it's only 15. Oh, Lord, I need a warhammer or something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do I do? Come on, connect. Holy lordy. There is a Nord over there with a big weapon. Up those stairs. I'm doing myself a favor. I need to restore my dragon skin and just use that 60 seconds it gives me to plow through these guys. I don't know how many hours I need to rest to get it back. We'll try 5. Nope, we'll try 3 more. And 3 more. Ah. There it is. I've replenished my dragon skin, which should give me a 50 armor rating boost for 60 seconds per day. So we're gonna use a restore fatigue, and I'm gonna cast the spell now. There's Nordy Man up there. He's got a big war axe. He's stuck on the torch. And he's done. Alright, there's an orc up here too that has a battle axe. Try to get to her before this dragon skin wears off.
Still, coward.
Get back here. No. Get back here. Alright, that's it. Oh my God. I need... Making these potions is a good idea. I just need to kill that orc. Oh my God. The struggles of Morrowind, folks. Oh. Oh my God.
Die, Victor! There is no escape! Stupid!
Eat one. Hui. I think there's 1 or 2 enemies left in this place at the other end. I'm just going to loot all this for now. There's a skill book, a slave key. We're going to get out my lockpick and open this up. I don't think there's anything in it, but should train things whenever you get a chance. do have scrolls that will unhinge locks as well. Most of these potions I'm grabbing I don't use, I just sell because they're worth $100. These are junk, I don't bother. The jam is really the only alcohol in the game that I use. Lots of good scrolls, things that will help me later. As I said before, I'm going to be pretty much combat for the first little bit, and I'll show you bits and pieces of things every now and again, but for now it's just fighting and just trying to level up my character a little bit with all the combat skills I'm using. Ooh, that's what I want for now. Yeah, we'll take that. So axes and big warhammers are both pretty good. They're both kind of equal in strength. But right now my blunt weapon is 30 and my axe is 15. Till I'm stronger, I want to stick to the weapons I'm good with to avoid getting my... carrying too much. I had to drink some alcohol. We're going to set these slaves free. Really good training for my spear, but you know, once again, I like to be a good guy, especially in this game. When I play Fallout New Vegas, I may opt to be a bad guy. I'm usually good in that too, but I want to do things different my next playthrough. Kaboom, kaboom. Oh my god. And the loot, boys and girls, the loot. Here we go. I don't know if this weapon will be relevant when I decide to start using short blades, but I really like Wakazashi's. I'm gonna take it. It's not worth anything. I'll probably find a better one before I need it. There's another one. Whoop. Doesn't look like much, but the gold I'll make will add up. Sometimes just looting one cave can get you out of the doghouse for money. I'm going to be taking all the alchemy stuff I find. Alright, so we're going to teleport back to Balmora. As you can see right now I have 1,548 gold. Alright. I'm going to repair my equipment. Armor definitely took a beating. 4 points towards level 5. We're going to go sell a couple things here. I'm going to go drop my alchemy stuff off in my alchemy house first. So I picked up some moon sugar and some skooma. They're the narcotics of the Elder Scrolls. Some merchants in this game won't deal with you if it's in your inventory. So I'm going to do myself a favor right quick and just drop them off. So I don't have to drop them in front of the merchant just to do business. Leave some of those hammers here. Carrying too much. I'm going to go sell all those potions. So once again, I'm at like 1,500 gold. You'll see how much I make off of the things I just looted. I'm hoping a grand at least.
Anytime you're ready.
Gonna rest to get that stamina back up, because once again it does affect your bartering prices. Alright. I'm gonna have more than a grand here. Oh yeah. Oh, I wanna sell that. Oh yeah, there's 1530. I think I can get 1730. Yep, cool. So now I'm up to 3279. Gonna go back to my house and drop off some excess weapons I don't want to use right now. This wakizashi and this axe, I want to keep them, but I'm not using these weapon types right now. I'll be focusing on blunt weapons and spears mostly. Spear pretty much all the time, just to have a warhammer with me in case I get in trouble. My blunt weapon skill is 30. My long blade skill is 30. If I find a nice claymore, like a two-handed sword, I might use that a little bit. I think I'm going to drop the hammer too. It weighs a lot. And I'm still a wuss. I'm going to display the weapons I'm keeping. There's a couple in here. Acrobatics is already to 41. I think it started at, what, 15 when I was level 1? Just from jumping around. Got a bunch of multipliers for my strength. I've already got my strength up by 12 in 3 levels. I'm going to go see if there's a Daikatana at the one merchant's shop there. I'm going to ditch these keys. They don't weigh anything. It's just they're annoying in my inventory. Just less crap to look at. Lockpicks. I usually use this chest for lockpicks. I'm going to ditch a bunch of them. I don't think I left any over here already. Got a book on me I'm going to go sell. I'm very OCD about my inventory. You're going to see me micromanaging quite a bit. You'll learn your way to do it. I pick up lots of stuff. I like making money. I find ways later on, not necessarily exploits, but ways to carry a whole crap ton more than what you should be able to carry. Once I get my strength to 100, naturally I'll enchant something that fortifies my strength a bit more. I can usually get my carry weight up to, you know, 600-700. Just gonna sell this book. I don't care how much. So I have 3 grand. I want to get my agility up a bit because I'm having a hard time making my hits connect. I'm just going to look through and see what skills are governed by agility. So there's block, sneak, and I believe marksman. Yeah. So, and light armor. I'm going to go find a block trainer and train that by 10. So that way when I level up to level 5, I'll have a 5 times multiplier for agility. I want to get everything to 50 pretty quick, except personality and luck, because I really could care less. One of these people should train in block.
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
She does. We're going to rest. And then we're going to bribe her to get her disposition to 100. And training will cost much less in the overrun. So that cost me 30 gold to max her out. 34 gold to level up my block. We're going to do this 10 times. Once again, I'm not going to be paying for any training for the skills that level me up. But I will be to get some of my stats up. So now my block is 15. You're not going to see me use a shield for quite a long time. When I level up, I'll have a ×5 multiplier for agility. So I'll probably take agility, strength, and endurance as my 3 level up skills. Trying to think what to do now. There's one more cave down along the river. I'm going to go check it out. This one is even harder than the last one, if I remember correctly. I can carry almost 100 pounds right now. I've got 8 drinks on me. We're going to try this out. Take me a couple minutes to get there. This will probably be the last thing I do today. I'm hoping to level up to level 5 before I quit today. Doing some fighting and some jumping along the way should help. I should get medium armor up by 1 or 2. There's that mine I did a mission for in the second episode. We're over halfway there. Going third person here, you know, there's my dude running. Usually some enemies over here, usually cliff racers and rats and stuff. I'm gonna rest right here before I get too close to enemies. There's some mud crabs. It's probably not going to bother me. Alright, so this cave is tough. There's going to be, I think, 2 enemies right away when I go in. My dragon skin's good to go. Wow. All that training, yes, doing all that training, time goes by in game. Just doesn't feel like it. So my daily dragon skin is charged up. We're going to try this without it first. Oh, buddy, wowza. Yeah, we're going to teleport out of here. No, I'm not being a puss. No, we're going to heal, and I'm going to turn around and get out. No, I'm dead. Yep. Yep, I'm dead. We're going to try it again. I'm going to use that dragon skin. I didn't think there was that much of a level difference between the last bunch of guys I fought. I do remember this cave being harder, but I'm usually more of a tank before I come down this way. I could really use some better armor. I don't want to use my knowledge and exploitation to obtain such armor quite yet. Crank some booze. And restore fatigue. I'm ready to roll.
I have the upper hand.
Oh my god, I'm not doing any damage. There's more than one guy here. Time to get out the ring of shock balls. Really doesn't do any justice. And one guy's just glitched standing there, that's good. I only have 1 health potion left. Buddy came to his senses. That's not good. I just gotta beat them before that dragon skin wears off. The rest of the cave isn't as hard. I can pretty much go one-on-one with the rest of the enemies. 1 down. Oh my god. Ooh. Dudley. Dudley. Well, Dudley. Here you go. Ooh, Nordic Trollbone Cuirass. It's really no better than my regular bone mold, and it weighs more. We're gonna leave that be. Yeah. I'm gonna just rest an hour just to auto-save. I don't think I should have came here, but... 1 or 2 more guys in here? I want only one of them to see me and follow me backwards. Oh shit, he's got a something big. Oh god. Oh god. Get stuck. Get stuck. Yeah, get stuck. That's the way I like it. Get stuck. Yeah, you get stuck in that thing hanging down. Oh my god, I can't hit him. This is why I need to get my agility up. Break that booze. Oh no. Come on, hit him. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm taking that sword. Oh man. I have no more healing on me. I'm just gonna rest here an hour. I'm gonna try to take the last guy out with the health I have left. I do have a ring of healing though. Find that. What little it does for me. I think this guy's an archer. Oh no, he's just got a short blade. Doesn't look like any paralyzed stuff on it. What a pansy. Get back here. What are you doing? There is no escape. What are you doing? Oh shoot. Uh-oh. I'm running out of tricks up my sleeve here. Onward, soldier. You're gonna get clean, aren't you? Let's see here. Oh my god. Well, that was very wasteful of any healing stuff I had left. I got these quality ones that heal me by 100. I don't have 100 health. They're a waste to use at such a low level. I'm taking your armor there, bud. Not going to be using light armor for a while. Actually, you know what? We're going to ditch it. There'll be some really good light armor coming my way once I hit level 6 I forgot about. We're going to repair everything right quick. And I'm out of hammers. Alright, so starting the loot process. Some half-decent things to sell. Make a couple quick bucks. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't want that. Get out of my inventory. Alright. Jeez, the good stuff. As you can see, there's no lockpicking minigame in Morrowind. It's all dice roll stuff. Party going on here or what? Jay. Alright, well, we survived that. Well, after, you know, a couple attempts. 3 more skill advancements to level up to level 5. Gonna jump around for some of it. Medium armor is so close, it's ridiculous. I'm going to see if there's a rat outside of town. Just let him hit me a couple times. I'm gonna jump around till I hit level 5. Usually an enemy over here. I don't see anything. So acrobatics leveled up, so I only need 2 more advancements to hit character level 5. I hear an enemy up here somewhere. I think it's one of those scrib. They do such little damage to you when they hit you that I should be able to take a couple hits without dying. Where the heck is it? There's one there. Just gonna hit him with the lockpick. I thought it provoked him, but I guess it doesn't. Come at me. Come on. Don't paralyze me. Hit me. Oh, it's Blackjack. Hit me. There we go. Medium armor. I'm gonna end you. And I'm gonna jump back to town. I need to get acrobatics up 43. And then I will level up, as you can see here. Jumping up walls and stairs and things like this will train your acrobatics very easily. Taking long jumps and hard falls will train your acrobatics. I can't really do that right now if you look at my health bar. I'm out of healing items. Before my next episode, I may enchant a belt or something that I can use to heal myself. Or I may just wait and show you how that works. You can make a very affordable healing device at the Mages Guild over here. Probably wouldn't cost more than $1,000 or so. I've got 2,700, and I'll be making a little bit more off of items I have with me. Acrobatics is at 70.
Where would you like to go?
At 90, I'm going to make my way to my house. I'm already there. Repair that claymore and set it down. There's my level up. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. Go in my room, and I'm going to fully heal. Alright, so I got more than what I expected here. Agility's a no-brainer. I paid for training for that purpose. That ×3 on endurance is juicy. That means that between the skills I've leveled up this level, I must have trained five endurance items, you know, between spear and my armor. It's very important to get that up. Like I've said countless times already, endurance is the backbone of your hit points progression as you level up. You can pretty much get a character to level 70, 75. I think with my character build, you can get to the maximum level without... you can go to jail to decrease your skills. Without doing so, my character will reach a maximum level of any character. I was going to do an intelligence off that alchemy, but I just can't force myself to. I'm not using magic yet. We're just going to accept these 3 and move on. My health is now 57. I can carry 275 pounds. I don't have a lot of stuff with me that's any good. We're gonna go unload. We're gonna start this as a... Which one? We're gonna start that one as a drug thing. I don't have any skooma. Throw that moon sugar in there. Just going to grab some hammers to repair. I always like my stuff to be tip-top shape, especially, you know, after a mission when I get back to town. Trying to lick my wounds that way. Alright. I don't need 17 on me, I'll keep those 3. I'm gonna go drop some alchemy stuff off. Later on, I'll probably sort the stuff, you know, keep the healing stuff in one chest, keep the special stuff in another, etc. I'm gonna go sell some of this junk.
Speak, traveler.
As you've seen so far, there's a lot of ways to make little bits of money here and there. This alchemist is awesome because she has 3 grand on her every day. So all these cheap, uncumbersome potions you find, you can make some money off her. I'm going to get rid of these exclusive shield potions. I never use them. I don't want these cheap Restore Magicka potions either. I won't be using magic for a while. Get rid of those. There's a grand right there. There's a clothing person next door here. We're gonna go see her for the first time. Sell off all of these rings and amulets. Oh, she's not liking my bribery today. I don't want to throw her 100 gold, but I'm gonna have to. Once you do this once, you get her disposition to 100. Frig, come on. I'll never have to again. Looks like a waste of money, and it might be, but I'll make more money back off her later with the things I sell. I kind of lost some money there, but it's an investment. Try to get 380 out of her. Thank you. I am going to see if she has any exquisite items. Exquisite amulets, exquisite rings, exquisite, does she have a belt? No. Anyhow, I'm just going to buy the ring and amulet for now. They're meant for enchanting. You can put a higher enchant item on one of these rings and amulets than anything else in the game. I think there's one piece of armor that might take more. You'll see enchanting at a much later time. Maybe next episode I'll enchant a cheap healing item. I'm actually going to go back and buy a belt. The next episode I'll make a belt of healing. Don't need a good one, just buy that one. You know what? I'm going to do it now. I'm going to make the healing belt now. I'm going to need it. As you've seen, I burned up most of my healing items in the last couple caves. I don't have an enchanted soul gem right now, however. I'll have to buy one from the Enchantress. Whoop. Wrong door.
Interesting. Go on.
Disposition went down with me for some reason. Might be because of the missions I did that weren't really in her favor earlier. So I just need something that has maybe 50 soul in it. We're gonna try the Skeleton Warrior. And you can go and enchant stuff yourself. I'm not going to, because I'll just destroy the gem in the process. I'm going to be paying to have it enchanted. It has a charge of 30. It's the best thing you can put in a petty soul gem is a skeleton, or I think there's another bad guy that'll give you a soul of 30 charge. We're going to put that there. I don't have a healing spell, though. I got to go downstairs and buy a healing spell. You can only enchant things at an enchanter with spells you have in your inventory. I think this chick over here has a restore health spell. Yep. Rest an hour to get my stamina back.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
You'll see in my magic effects slot there's now a restore health. So, it costs 1 out of 30 to use it each time to heal me by 10, or 11 I should say. If I go up to 12, it'll cost 2, so I could only use the spell 15 times instead of 30 times. I'm just going to set it to 10. I don't like these odd numbers it sets you with. It'll cost me 100 gold less anyway. So magnitude 10, 10, and 1. If I set that to 5 and that to 8, it'll randomly either heal me 5, 6, 7, or 8. It becomes like a wild spell. I don't like those spells either. I'd rather it just be set at, it's going to heal me 10 points every time I use it for 1 second. It's going to cost me 1800 gold. I think I have enough. We're going to call this the healing belt. Very straightforward. Cast when used. So paying for training or paying for enchantment always is successful. If you try to make something on your own and your enchant skill's low and your stamina's low, your intelligence is low, blah blah blah, you'll fail and you'll destroy your soul gem. Soul gems are expensive sometimes. You know, you'll get the grand soul gems with a winged twilight soul in it that's worth 60 grand. You don't want to destroy those. You know, it's going to cost you a lot to use it, but it's better than destroying it. So anyway, there's that belt. I'm going to put it on. You have to access it through your menu, your magic menu, and use it like a spell. But as you'll see, you can go pop, 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 and that'll go 10, 20, 30, and I'll be instantly healed. Just checking my inventory one last time. I'm going to drop these off in my house, and then we're going to call it a day. Wasn't expecting to do 2 episodes on days back to back. I may do another one tomorrow. My intention is to have one at least once per week apart. I'm gonna drop off this claymore. Feeling pretty good with the spear. I just need to find some better armor. I'm gonna put this stuff in here. I'm gonna drop these soul gems off. See, I've got quite a few of them. I'll probably be using petty soul gems to catch rats and things in, just to recharge whatever weapon or armor I'm using for magic. I'll explain more of that some other time. This is my house so far. I've got some heavy armor here I decided to take off just to use my full set of of medium armor. I'm going to take this robe off too to see my armor. Full bone mold. I'm going helmetless for a while just to train my unarmored a little bit. As you'll notice, there's an unarmored skill. Guns by speed, so you'll get speed multipliers when you level up. And we're going to take one of my classic photos here. And once again, I always do an auto save too. After all, this is a Bethesda game. Save files corrupt, games glitch, etc. Thanks for watching episode 3. It's Nas902 signing out.